Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys about 10 things that have changed my life. So some of them are things I've purchased and others are just things that I do that have made my life easier. So before we hop into it, I want to say thank you to today's sponsor, which also makes my life a lot easier. Sunday is a subscription service that helps you grow a greener, better lawn with mystery-free ingredients like seaweed, molasses, and iron. The brand uses soil, climate, and satellite data to build a custom plan for your specific lawn. They'll also analyze the results of your personal soil test to update your plan from there and zero in on any deficiencies. All you need to do is type in your address and you'll have a customized plan specifically for you in seconds. Sunday ships directly to your door and takes about 10 to 15 minutes to apply. And then from there, all you have to do is sit back and watch it green. You'll just attach these ready-to-use nutrient pouches to your hose and spray it on your lawn. After that, you'll receive customized shipments throughout the year to keep your lawn looking perfect. The reason I'm excited about Sunday is because they have ingredients you can pronounce. With 4 little ones, it's very important to me that they formulate their products with families in mind. We have definitely had issues throughout the years keeping our lawn green, and so having something custom for where we live and our specific soil is really exciting to me because I think it'll help us maintain our yard a lot better. When you're ready to get started, head to getsunday.com/Aaryn Williams and use my code Aaryn20 for 20% off your first order. Once again, thank you so much Sunday for sponsoring this video. Okay, number 1 is meal delivery services, and specifically meals that are already pre-made and that go along with your diet. So I have been trying to go low carb / keto. I'm not, full disclosure, it's not really working out that great for me. So that's why having meals like this that are prepared and ready to go makes it easier. I have a major issue with wanting to eat out all the time. So when I'm home, having these here that I can just microwave is everything. Plus, my husband likes them too. So on nights when we don't want to cook, especially, which is most nights, to be honest, these are clutch. So I have 2 different companies. The first one is Factor. Factor has keto. I think they have vegetarian. They have different options based on your specific dietary needs. And then the second one is Eat to Evolve. So same with Eat to Evolve. They've got the same idea, they just offer different menu items, and so we have meals from both companies. And I have a referral link that I can put in to the description for Factor that will get you a discount, and I also have one for Eat to Evolve. So you can try either or both if you want. Okay, so next is the Baby Brezza. I know that a lot of you who follow me probably know what the Baby Brezza is because a lot of you are moms, but if you're a new mom or if you're pregnant or if you've never heard about the Baby Brezza and you're gonna be formula feeding, this makes things so easy, especially if you're gonna be leaving the house and you have somebody who's gonna be giving your baby bottles, you know, your in-laws, your babysitter, your nanny. This makes it so much easier on them. All they have to do is come over here and push start. You already set up your settings based on which formula you use, and I'll talk about this in a second. But you have the settings ready to go, and all you have to do is push start. You can change the temperature of the water when it mixes with the formula, and the bottle is completely ready to go. You just have to shake it a couple times depending on if it's fully mixed once it's in the bottle. And then I was gonna talk about this formula because obviously you can see here that it's German. We chose this formula because my first 3 girls had major sensitivities to every formula except for Alimentum. And when I started doing research on the best formulas, this formula came up over and over again on a lot of different blogs. And it's German, so the ingredients are extremely clean. They have a higher standard of which ingredients they include in their formulas. So we order our formula from abroad, and Cody doesn't have any issues transferring between breast milk and formula. I haven't noticed her having any tummy pains that you would typically expect to see in babies who are formula fed or breastfed. But with this, we have had no issues as far as Cody dealing with switching and doing mixed feeding between breast milk and formula. Okay, so speaking of baby products that you might know about and might not, the Doona is amazing. If you've been thinking about splurging on it or not, this is the one thing with Cody that I'm so glad we have. Overall, and she's my 4th baby, this is my favorite product that we have for her. maybe aside from the baby Brezza. So the way this works is it's a stroller, as you can see, but it's also a car seat. So when you're ready to put it into your car, it's very easy. You just push the handles down. There's a button in the back. You can swoop the wheels under like this. And then all you have to do is lift it into your car and it clicks into the base. Another really good thing about this is that even if you don't have your base, you can use your seat belt to strap the car seat in. So we do so much traveling, and I always push this car seat straight to the gate, leave it at the gate, you know, go onto the airplane. Right when we come off, it's waiting for me, and then we can get into an Uber or a cab, and I can use the seat belt in the cab or the Uber, and they're always so impressed that it's just easy to change from a car seat to a stroller. Okay, I wanted to show you guys something really fun that we've been doing since around Christmas time. So we went to the Cibolo, I think it's called Cibolo Moon restaurant at the JW Marriott San Antonio, and they had these incredible fresh strawberry jalapeno margaritas, and they had these big jars that were infusing their tequila with strawberry and jalapeno. So I found out how to make it myself, and I'm going to show you guys how to infuse strawberry jalapeno tequila. And the cool thing about this is if you want to give it as a gift, you can put it in a really small mason jar and decorate it, put a ribbon on it and a little note, and you can give this as a gift, which is really cute for Christmas to like friends and work colleagues. Or you can just save it for yourself and you can make drinks for your friends when they come over and you're entertaining. It's perfect because summer is coming up and this is such a refreshing drink to make. So what you're going to do is you're going to put one jalapeno, make sure you get all the seeds out of the inside or it'll be very spicy. I mean, if you like that, you could leave a few seeds in, but I don't. So I'm putting a full jalapeno in each jar. And then I'm going to, this is 1 carton of strawberries just sliced up, and I'm gonna split them evenly between the jars. And then you can use cheesecloth, just put it over the top and pour it back into your bottle. Just get a funnel, use cheesecloth, pour it back in, and then you can put your top back on, and then you can take it with you wherever, and you have strawberry jalapeno infused tequila. So I have a little bit left from my last batch, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make my famous margaritas. Okay, so we didn't have regular sugar, so we're using powdered sugar for the simple syrup. But if you want to make your own simple syrup, all you have to do is put equal parts sugar and equal parts water and either stir it over the stove or put it in the microwave until the sugar melts down. If you don't have regular sugar, you can use powdered sugar or brown sugar. It doesn't matter. It's just to sweeten the drink. So first you're going to take your tequila and a jigger, and you're gonna do 1.5, or you're gonna do 1 of the large side, 1 small side of the tequila. So that's 1 ounce or 2 ounces. Then you're gonna take either Grand Marnier or, what's the other one? What's the other fancy one? Can't think of it right now. And you're gonna do the 1 ounce, so the small side. And this is a dry shake, which means you don't shake it with ice. You put the ice in the cup and then you pour it over ice. This is fresh lime juice. You can either squeeze your own or you can buy it like this. I got this at HEB. So you're gonna do the 2 ounce side. Two ounces again of the simple syrup. Ooh, dripping. And that's all you need of that. And then you're gonna pour it over ice. If you want salt on the rim, I usually love doing salt, but just to save time, we're just gonna do it like this. I'm gonna shake it over the sink. And this is the perfect strawberry jalapeno margarita. Perfect. The next thing that I wanted to show you guys is our chandeliers that we have in the girls' room. The reason we got into chandeliers is because of the bunk bed. At the ranch, we had to change over to a dome light because we were worried about the girls getting hit with the fan. So at this house, we just now got bunk beds not very long ago. And when we did, we decided to change over to these beautiful chandeliers. And they're so cool because the fan is really tight up against the ceiling. And it's got acrylic blades and they're really tiny, but it puts off a lot of air. Oh, look, would you, oh, just feel that breeze. You see my hair blowing in the wind? You see it?
There it is.
See? And then the light actually changes, like it has two different colors. So you can either have it on like the warm light or a cool light. Yep, there's the cool light.
Rolling.
Okay, so now this is the chandelier that's in Reese's room, and the reason we put one in here is because Nick built this huge little house bed that was supposed to be little, but he made it massive, which is great, but we weren't able to put our normal fan because it hung too low. So we put this cute little chandelier in, and one of the things I love about this one is that the blades are all tucked in, which you'll see in a minute. When you turn it on, they expand, and I really like that. Also, this one connects to Bluetooth. So you can change the color of the fan and you can play music in here. You can raise the light and raise the light brighter and make it lower. So this one's very fancy. And you'll be surprised at the price. I'll put the link to both of these fans in the description. They're not very expensive at all. Okay, so this one is a personal favorite. I have my laundry sent out because it gives me so much extra time to do other things. The best thing about it is sometimes they even get it back to me the same day depending on how busy they are. And guess what? It's clean, folded, and ready to go. Wow, that was fast. Okay, next is the Pura. I remember when these first came out and everybody was talking about having Pura in their home. I don't know if y'all know this, but at specific hotels and resorts, they have like a signature scent that they pump through the air in their resorts, and it gives you that like feeling when you walk in. It's like nostalgic. So Pura, I could be wrong, but I think it's made by the same company that makes the air that pumps through that gives you that nostalgic feeling. And they made a plug-in where you can, let me show you the inside. It's controlled by your phone, and you put one in every room of your, well, you don't have to put one in every room, but in different rooms of your house. And you can choose these scents that, I mean, they have so many different ones to choose from. Like they have this volcano one that everybody loves, the Capri Blue Volcano, and then I've got the Floral Street one. There's one that I really want to buy. I think it's called Sweet Grace, and it's like a nostalgic smell for me, and I didn't know that they had a Pura insert, and I really want to get one of those next. I'll show you how it works on your phone as well, but I'm going to show you the scents that we've got inside this one. And you can actually control how strong or how faint you want it to be.
Mommy.
So in this one, I've got, I don't remember the names of these, but they'll show up in your app. It has the names of each scent in each room, and it tells you where it's located, which is really cool. All right, so when you click on one of the scents, it'll tell you which room it's in, and then you can choose the intensity. You can raise it or make it lower, and then you can choose which scent you've got. So right now I've got Volcano going, but if I want to stop that one, I can turn on the Midnight Tulip Floral Street one. Hit start on that. And then the one in the den, they're both low fragrance, and I need to refill them. But the cool thing is, when you refill them, all you have to do is scan there's a QR code on it. You scan that, and it updates what scents you have in it. It's really fun. The next thing is the Rev Air. This is the fastest reverse air dryer that you could possibly ever have in the world right now. I know, I'm about to show everybody how it works on your little hair. Like I said, it's a reverse air dryer, and you put little sections of hair in here and it dries it completely straight without frizz. So I'm talking about this, and I'm gonna do it on your hair in a minute, okay? And I'm gonna show you how it works on Reese. Video on 3 different products that I consider beauty products that I use religiously, if not every day, every couple of days. These have been very life-changing for me overall. I'm going to start with these Optimal Manuka Dry Eye Drops, and the reason that I'm sharing these, it's not just because they're dry eye drops, it's because I have blepharitis and I suffer from chronic styes and chalazion, and I haven't been able to find anything to stop them from happening. So when I started doing some research online about what other people were using that also have blepharitis and that struggle with this came up. And I thought, you know, what's the harm in trying it? It's not super expensive. When you drop it into your eye, it burns a little bit, and you have to keep your eyes closed tightly until the burn goes away. But I've been using this religiously every single day, and it's been months since I've had any inflammation or a stye coming up. And before using this, I would get them every couple of weeks. So I feel like this is a life-changing product for those of you who suffer from the same thing. Okay, next is my absolute favorite sunless tanner. I've used so many different brands, almost every brand on the market of sunless tanner I've used. And the things that I struggle with are when it starts coming off, when it comes off looking uneven. That's the number one thing. And then the other thing is streaks. But I don't have issues with streaks, and I don't have issues with it coming off unevenly when it starts to wear off. And it's the Saint Tropez Self Tan Extra Dark. They also have a rapid tan that I really like. If you don't have time to let it develop, you can use the Extra Dark Rapid Tan, and you can wash it off after a couple hours. This one also has a bronzer in it, so when you put it on, you look super, super dark. I have it on right now. And then the next one is the Tan-Luxe Face Tan Drops. I've been using these pretty much since they first came out. It's been a couple years. And what you do is you mix them in with your regular moisturizer. So I mix them in with my Skin Medica HA5. So this is the Skin Medica moisturizer, and that's what I mix in together. If I use regular sunless tanner on my face, it'll break me out, and this one does not. All right, now I'm saving the best for last, and this is my Skin Medica collection. Skin Medica is, in my opinion, the #1 skincare line, and the main thing that they're known for is their TNS Advanced Serum. TNS stands for Tissue Nutrient System, which is a human growth factor. So it has stem cells in it, and when you use this religiously on your face, it helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles and aging. It's like a wonderful anti-aging product. So if you're going to get anything from Skin Medica, it would be the TNS. I feel like I've seen a major difference just from using it for a couple months. I used it a few years ago, but I stopped due to the price. And now, after I started using it again, I wish that I would have continued using it all those years, because I just think of how my skin would be if I never would have stopped. And then this is the AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. The HA5 that I talked about earlier, it also works as a primer, so you can put it on before you do your makeup, and it's a really great moisturizer. And then the last product that I have from Skin Medica is their Hydrate and Plump Lip System. So this is the HA5 Lip Plump and Hydrate. It's a 2-part system. So there's another one of these that says Hydrate that's in my purse, and then this is the second step, and it's the Plump. So it helps your lips stay full.